What's going on with y'all? It's your boy Seattle Rick 206, aka that boy Rick, aka they call him Slick. And we are back in the mix with some NBA 2K26. My team. Blessings to you, blessings to your families, blessings to all the kiddos in your families, and blessings to all the kiddos around the world because as we all know, they are our future. Blessed Monday to you guys. It is my Friday, but blessed Monday to you guys. um, been a long week. Can't wait to have a couple days off. Cannot wait to have these next couple days off. So we're just gonna get into it. My team, um, domination. I think I'm gonna try and finish out this domination. There's a lot of games to play, so we can just start knocking them out. Have some fun with it. All right, let's do it. We're gonna finish out this all time. All right, y'all. Give me 1 second. We're on the court. We're ready to go. Team is loaded up. Give me a couple more minutes, and then we'll be hooping. I appreciate y'all. Let's go. All right, y'all. There's one thing I want to check though before we get to hooping. There's one thing I want to check. Make sure my image hasn't uploaded yet. No. I wonder if I can play with the Can I play with the Sonics ball? Let's see. I had a Supersonics ball. There's the money ball. Nope, I can't play with the Sonics ball. So what we're going to do is we're going to play with the money ball. All right, y'all, let's knock them out.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K
Let's knock them out.
What an intriguing game we've got.
I'm down to operating on only
one
one YouTube channel too.
Will be
so
included in the lineup. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin
we
Harlan,
are only
joined
down to
by
one
Stan Van
channel.
Gundy and Greg Anthony. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Kemp is out there with Durant. Then it's Gary Payton. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Bagley in at the 5. And for Dallas, we've got Aguirre. Derek Harper is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Blackman in at the small forward position. Well, this one's a dream for Dallas fans with this roster. You're going to see Luka Doncic and Dirk Nowitzki team up once again.
And there's just no way to guard these two. I mean, so much offensive flexibility and shooting. Easily the 2 greatest Mavericks of all time.
And Greg, not only 2 of the greatest Mavs ever, but possibly 2 of the greatest Euro players to ever do it in the NBA.
Well, Dirk is certainly one.
To my Twitch family, there's my YouTube link right there if you guys want to come check out the stream over on YouTube.
They even played together for the Mavs as Dirk passed that torch to Luka.
Here is Durant. The Mavericks making the shot. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Oh, great feed by Durant. There's way more than scoring to his offensive game.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so, Ant can do it all on the floor, as complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And it's Seattle with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Kemp. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Kemp seems to relish contact on the way up. He just embraces all types of challenges.
Here's Dallas. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Doncic. And it's off from three-point range. It's Edwards on the wing. Over Doncic. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Well, Edwards has a true scorer's mentality.
This boy Ant is a beast, man.
Here's Harper. Outside, Aguirre. And Sean Kemp picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And Shawn Kemp picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Lewis checked in for Kemp.
Let me see. I gotta fix something. I'm gonna fix it as we play. But
Aguirre against Lewis. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
so I can see where I need to put everything at. Where I need to put it at.
For 3, Durant. Offensive rebound. And the basket
Good
by
board, G.
Payton.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Edwards against Doncic. A 3 from Aguirre. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Seattle leading by 3. Now, here's Payton. Lewis with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Seattle leading by 4. Westbrook kicks to Lewis.
I'll adjust the other one at halftime.
1:44 left here in the first quarter. Count it. Edwards got 6.
A playmaker in every sense.
I'm fixing my overlays. You guys can't see it on Twitch. It's over on YouTube. So I was fixing the overlay over on the YouTube stream.
And here's Edwards from the arc.
If you guys come over from Twitch, just hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel.
To get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Doncic passes to Blackman. Pulls up on the wing, and he hits the jumper for 2.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now here's Westbrook. Scoreless thus far. Here's Edwards. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
Pass to Blackman. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. And another basket for Seattle.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively.
Good move.
Moving the ball and creating high-percentage looks.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic fires from way outside.
Good shot.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some
I can adjust it
excellent
now.
scores on both sides.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Seattle. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll return shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
So with Nash sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. They've got Donaldson. Jackson is out there with Jason Kidd.
Showtime.
Then it's Nowitzki. And it's Mashburn in at the 3 spot.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show.
Dallas trails by 8. Kidd passes to Mashburn. Dallas moving the ball around. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Mashburn's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Westbrook against Kidd. Westbrook can't get it to go.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities.
Let's go, Russ.
wasted.
Ooh, what
Russ
a
on the
burst
hustle.
of energy from Westbrook. He can just fly when he wants to.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Mavericks. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Michael Finley, he's checked in for Dallas. Harper
No
comes
dancing.
in for Kidd.
Too
DeMarcus
early.
Cousins is checked in for Seattle. Payton comes in for Russell Westbrook. Driving in, Finley. Sweet little floater.
So graceful with the teardrop.
Here's Payton. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Pass to Cousins. There's Beal with the 3. It's rebounded by Donaldson.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
James Donaldson.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration too, and you've got 2 points. On the wing, Payton. He's guarded by Harper. Roy gets the
Brandon
bucket.
Roy.
Good to see Roy knocking it down from long range, wanting to be a bigger threat from there.
Dallas trails by 6. And he drives in, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, this is the beauty of a high-intensity drive. Defenders will struggle to stop you without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Harper drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
On the wing, Brandon Roy.
Oh, good block.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
This is what he does so well, Nowitzki.
And the defense has to be up on Nowitzki more than that because he's too good a shooter from outside.
Sinks the triple. Roy's got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays. that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Doncic, no good. Seattle leading by 4. And Cousins kicks to Payton. Pass to Roy. Jacks up a 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 5 assists in the game.
I mean, some guys prefer this corner shot. He certainly makes it look easy this time.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Kemp. And
Let's go,
he gets the
Sean.
whistle.
Good hustle.
2 free throws coming up.
And with his natural strength, defending Kemp on the interior is always a challenge. All the defense can do there was foul.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Some changes for Seattle. Bagley, he's checked in for Cousins. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Bradley Beal.
And this is a guy, Sean Kemp, all the talent in the world, could be a perennial double-double machine, just a matter of staying focused.
Yeah, well, that's on the defense. They got to put out a little more effort to keep that from happening.
Roy kicks to Payton. From deep. And there's Roy. That's good on the assist by Payton.
Let's go,
Roy's
Brandon.
got the lead up to 9 now for Seattle. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Seattle with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Edwards. And another basket for Seattle.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Now here's Harper. Doncic outside. Bagley with the rebound. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Kemp's shot is off. Dallas trails by 11. Now Doncic draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, with Luka Doncic, we're talking about a 6'6", 230-pound point guard, tough to contain when he's aggressive.
Edwards with it. 13 points in the game. Here's Roy. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Seattle holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And we'll be back with you shortly.
44-36. Our lead. Let's get it.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Durant. Sean Kemp is out there with Marvin Bagley.
Let's go.
Then there's Payton. And
Sean showing out in Dallas.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. It's a 10-point game. Pulls up on the elbow. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Doncic has got 8 points.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
Kemp with the bucket.
Some solid passing there. There's a great atmosphere on a team when you're creating opportunities for your teammates.
Kemp's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Doncic against Edwards. Doncic outside. Pass to Blackman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 9 points in the game so far.
And going with a quick release there so the D doesn't have time to react.
Payton drives in. Good on the bucket.
Slick little move,
And Seattle
GP.
leads by
Let's
10.
go.
And how about the
I love those
quickness
jerseys,
on
man.
display there for Payton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. To the left side wing. Pass to Blackman. Off target from three-point range. And it's Seattle with the ball. Outside Durant. Fires top of the key. That shot is off. Durant's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Aguirre passes to Doncic. From downtown, it's hauled in by Edwards. Seattle leading by 10. Here's KD. Tough 2 from Durant.
Just working his way inside there. Durant so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
And here are the Mavericks now. Blackman, the pass to Harper. Doncic with a screen for Harper. Connects from three-point range. Harper's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Dallas. And it's Seattle with the ball. Over in the corner, Kemp. And it's good.
Ew.
2 points.
Let's go, Sean.
Kemp's got 6 here in this quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Finish
Let's
off
go.
by Bagley.
Just skilled at attacking
Strong
on the
move.
drive. He's got the size and mobility. Bagley just really tough to contain.
1:52 left in the third. Nowitzki with the screen on Edwards. Doncic passes to Nowitzki. A three-pointer, no good. Seattle leading by 13. For 3, Edwards. It's good from long range. Edwards got 16.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Let's go. We got to maintain this lead. Once again, these games don't mean anything in domination if you do not get the point spread that you need in victory.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Now Westbrook after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. And Durant puts up a deep three. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
Now into the lineup for Dallas, James Donaldson.
KD stepped right into that, Jay.
There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. There's Jackson with the three. Knocks down the three ball. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
The calling card of Jimmy Jackson, a fantastic jump shooter, always looking to fire.
Fires the three. Another three for Dallas.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Jackson against Edwards. Back to Westbrook. Durant at the elbow. Over Nowitzki. And it's Durant, that time on the assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And so it's Seattle in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Dallas trails by 16. So with Nash sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. We've got Doncic. Donaldson is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Harper, and it's Mashburn in at the 3, the small forward.
A mid-range specialist. All Nowitzki needs is a little wiggle room, and he's going to let it go.
Here's Edwards. He's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Yeah, his scoring has been the story here.
You know what I want to do though? I need to take these. I need to take this down.
The
There we
defense
go.
has got to try a different approach because to this point, they've had no answer.
Here's Mashburn. No
So
good
it's
on the
not
triple.
every single.
Seattle leading by 16. Here's Roy. And it's rebounded by Mashburn. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. For the 3. Oh, Dirk nailing the contested 3.
Good shot, Dirk.
And you got to run Dirk off the three-point line if you're the defense, especially from those corners.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Edwards against Doncic. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Well, it might not be fair, but most nights we expect Edwards to put up big scoring numbers. That's what you ask of your stars.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for
Luka.
Dallas.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Payton kicks to Roy. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Donaldson. Dallas trails by 12. Doncic outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
What determination from Doncic pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Both teams deciding to change it up. that free throw good from Doncic.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat
this one's
every
over.
night.
Oh, no. No, I can't say that. It's only 11.
All free throws good from Doncic.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
Here's Edwards. No good. In and out. Off the rim. Dallas.
We got to make it to where they can't come back.
And it's sent back by KD.
And how about the reach of Durant? A terrific job of having that on display defensively. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And Peyton sends it back.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Doncic missed on the three.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down. Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And so Doncic will
That was
bring it up for
beautiful.
the Mavericks. Down by 15. The long shot, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Doncic with the steal. And Nowitzki with a clear path to the basket. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters. Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Now Durant. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist.
There we go. I
Peyton's
said
got
we had to
assist
make it to where
number
they
8
can't
here
come
in
back.
this one
So
already. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside, Aguirre. And here's Doncic from the arc. And down goes the three.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Bagley. Edwards fires. Off target from outside. Nowitzki outside. On the wing, Doncic. Edwards defending. Outside, Harper. From outside. Crane from outside. And it's Seattle with the ball. Outside, Peyton. Edwards. It's in. His shot is pure.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Durant. He drills the three.
let's go.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And he does not hit. Takes the three, and another three for Seattle.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
And they sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
See, when you get the thing, you get them all. And you get the point spread. Okay, we just completed the Southwest. We need 3 more victories for the Northwest, and we need 4 more victories for the Pacific. And we only have the Blazers over here. So give me a couple minutes. Quick little 420 break. And we'll be right back at it. I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with your boy this morning. We're on that sherbet cream pie. That's what it's called. Yeah, it's called sherbet cream pie. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See y'all in a second.
Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level.
Y'all, I gotta get rid of these hiccups,
Kevin
so I'm
Holland
gonna be
with
off
me
the
tonight,
mic.
Greg Anthony and Coach Stan
Bear with
Van
me.
Gundy. Let's take a look
I appreciate
at our
y'all.
starters
Let's
for
go.
Portland. Roy out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Lucas. Then it's Drexler. And it's Walton in at center. And for Seattle, Sean Kemp is out there with Durant. Then there's Payton. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Bagley in at the 5 down low. You know, Greg, something I'm looking forward to, watching the backcourt pairing of Clyde Drexler and Damian Lillard.
And there'll be lots of oohs and ahs coming out of the stands, that's for sure. These guys are pure entertainment as long as you don't have to guard them.
Right. If you look at the history of the Trailblazers, Greg, they've got to be top 3 all time, along with Bill Walton.
Yeah, no doubt. Another thing I like about Lillard and Drexler, they're classy individuals. They're not trying to show people up. They're just here to win.
And it's Lillard missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
For 3, Durant, and another 3 for Seattle.
And we've seen KD stretch the floor for a long time. An all-time great.
Drexler, no good. Seattle has come out of the gates quickly. 4-point game. Durant for 3. The rebound by Walton. Outside for Roy. Lillard outside. Back to Roy. Lets it go with a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
They trust Roy at the arc because he's pretty selective. He takes the shots he believes he can make.
Right side, Edwards. KD finds Edwards. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Portland, Brandon Roy, taking 2 shots.
That's good from Roy.
And you have to appreciate the work ethic that Roy has. A true gym rat. And this guy just wants to get better.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And here's Kemp. He'll bring it up for Seattle. And Kemp with the slam.
The ultimate man-child. Kemp, one of the most flamboyant finishers in our league.
Now Lillard. Pass to Lucas. A wide open look for Drexler. Drains the 3-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Kemp. Back to Payton. Durant for 3. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 3 assists now in this one.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now Kevin Durant. After the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Durant, good.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And so the timeout by Rick Adelman here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Lewis checked in for Seattle. Russell Westbrook comes in for Gary Payton.
Substitution on the court.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Drexler. Lots of room. Jump shot is good that time. Drexler's got 5.
Yeah, and you see the leadership of Lillard in that sequence, keeping everyone involved, not looking to do it all himself, but creating for his teammate.
Here's Durant. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Outside, Drexler. Back to Lillard. Three-pointer. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
And finished off by Westbrook.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show.
There's a minute left in the first quarter. Lillard against Westbrook. Drexler left side. At the elbow, Westbrook. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's an aggressive move, catching the defender a little out of position.
Seattle shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
A future Hall of Famer, Westbrook averaging a triple-double in a number of seasons and came close a few other times.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Jerome Kersey's checked in for Walton. Roy comes in for Clyde Drexler. And it's Porter in for Lillard. Both shots good from the stripe.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And a wide open look for Porter. And again, it's Portland converting. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Edwards. The 19-footer is on the money. Edwards got his second bucket of the game to go.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Lewis kicks to KD. Fades away. And it's Seattle with another.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Roy from outside. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Seattle leads by 11. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
So with Peyton on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Russell Westbrook out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Roy. Then it's Kemp, and it's Lewis in at the 4 spot.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Staggering accuracy from Beal. Goes up from deep range and makes a tough shot look easy.
Porter, no luck. And here's Kemp. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Drops in the layup for 2. Kemp's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now Kemp, after Roy missed from long range. Outside Westbrook. Outside for Roy. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Kersey, out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for Seattle. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Lewis. Edwards comes in for Beal, and it's Payton in for Russell Westbrook. Lucas is checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Jerome Kersey. Edwards, good.
And by no means does Edwards take a lot of corner threes, but he will knock them down from there.
Pass to Lucas. Nobody near Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And here's Seattle. They're on an 11-3 run. For three, Edwards gets the three-pointer to fall. Edwards got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Porter kicks to Lucas. Pass to Roy. Kemp with the steal. And now it's Kemp running. He can go all the way.
Well, that's an incredible defensive effort there by him. He just erased that shot.
Roy with the bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now a timeout called by Portland. A different look now for Portland. Kersey's checked in for Roy, and it's Drexler in for Terry Porter. Kemp with the steal, and pushing it up. Here's Seattle, and it's Kemp slamming it down.
And running the floor so well. Sometimes you forget Kemp is 6'10", but boy, can he move.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, and Lillard gets double-teamed. Here's Lucas to stop the run. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Kemp. They swipe it. Pass to Sabonis. And it's sent back by Kemp.
Access denied. You have to go up a little more aggressively when he's near.
Roy from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Roy's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Kersey, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Here's Edwards. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
Seattle shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Marvin Bagley comes in for DeMarcus Cousins, and Kevin Durant subbed in for Roy. And then for the Trailblazers, Walton comes in for Sabonis. And it's Roy in for Kersey.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
The putback, here's Bagley. Rebound, Bill Walton.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
At the line for one.
The free throw drops for Drexler.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in the stat sheet.
Now, here's Lillard. Nothing on the board. Portland, no good that time either. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards passes to Kemp. From outside the arc, and the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 16 points.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Lucas kicks to Lillard. Pass to Drexler. With 4 seconds on the clock, and it's in there. 8 points for him.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Seattle. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
On the floor for Portland. Drexler out there with Lucas. Then it's Walton. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Roy in at the shooting guard position. From the baseline. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Lillard with it. No scoring in this one. No good with the triple.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Lucas. On the wing, Drexler. Great touch on the 16-footer. Drexler's got 10.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Here's Payton, and Payton throws it down.
And the sneaky hops of Payton, capable of rising up and catching you.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Outside Roy. Portland moving the ball around. And here's Drexler outside. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And here's KD for 3. The rebound by Walton. And here are the Trailblazers now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Seattle. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Edwards got 19 points.
Well, it's old hat now when we see Edwards dominating a game scoring-wise. Ants emerged as an elite player.
And Drexler throws it down.
All night, he's been recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
Here's Kemp. And slam dunk by Kemp.
Yeah, once he gets to the rim, it's lights out. Kemp, just too much power and explosiveness.
Lucas inside. KD's on him. And that one's good by Drexler.
Well, the defense has to be more wary of his willingness to kick it out. They got burned there.
Walton against Kemp. Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Roy with it. Picked up by Edwards. Outside Roy. 6 on the shot clock. There's the drive. And then Roy with the jam.
And once Roy takes that first step, the defense knows trouble is on the way, and then he's just able to slice right through them.
Seattle calls timeout. A platoon swap here for Seattle. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Sabonis is checked in. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Westbrook. Lays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got 6.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Drexler with it. Now Beal defending. Roy with the block.
Look at that rim protection. He just erased that shot.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Seattle.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
How about the ball hockey defensively, moving their feet, anticipating, and then also coming up with steals.
And how about the offensive explosion here by Clyde Drexler? Has really developed his skill set. No one's been able to match up with him all night.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
Here's Lillard. Sabonis trying to get open. And that one's good, Lillard.
Hey, he's a lot stronger than he looks. Great job there from Lillard to take the hit and still finish inside. Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Roy's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Outside for Roy. And a miss there on the triple. It's Beal on the wing. The tray. And another 3 for Seattle.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
And so it's Seattle, out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Westbrook on the bench, Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Bradley Beal. Lewis is out there with Roy. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Irving at the point guard position.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Lewis dishes to Cousins. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Yeah, nice ball movement. Credit that outstanding pass to the open man.
Porter passes to Wicks. Here's Sabonis. And that one, good. Sabonis has got 4 this quarter.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
They're going to turn. it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Hey, Terry!
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Good chance here for Porter. And Portland again with the bucket.
And how about the concentration on that jumper? It was just him, the ball, and the hoop.
Down low. Here's Lucas, and it's blocked by Lewis. There's Beal with the 3. The offensive rebound. No good from Cousins.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
And here's Seattle. Lewis kicks to Beal. Lets it go from deep, and the 3 ball is good. Beal's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning.
It's Porter outside. Shawn Lewis pulls it in. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Irving kicks to Beal. Irving against Porter. No good from Irving. The Blazers on offense. Out to the right wing. Here's Lillard. That's short off the rim. Porter against Irving. Back to Cousins. Takes a 3. Drops in the tray. Cousins has got 5 points now this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
For 3, Roy. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And that one, good.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
And it's Seattle with the ball. Shoots the 3, and another 3 for Seattle.
Good to see Roy knocking it down from long range, wanting to be a bigger threat from there.
Sabonis' screen on Irving. Outside, Sabonis. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Lewis dishes to Roy. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. For 3, count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
He just makes scoring look so effortless. It's why you love watching Roy play the game.
Sabonis against Irving. Sabonis, the pass to Wicks. Shot clock at 5. Sabonis inside. He's guarded by Cousins. Sabonis, no good. Roy kicks to Irving. Back to Roy. Three-pointer. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Back to Porter. They need this. Buries it from three-point range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Roy, and that one goes long. Here is Lucas. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Brandon Roy. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation. The atmosphere in this building is electric as we get a chance to see an energized college player plugged into the roster. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Barry. Durant is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Mullen. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. And for Seattle, Bagley is out there with Sean Kemp. Then it's Gary Payton. Then it's Durant. And it's Edwards in at the shooting guard position.
Here we go.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Curry against Payton. Curry with the bounce pass. Durant with the wide open look. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
At this point, you have to think Durant's going to go down as one of the all-time great offensive players. He is on a very short list.
Edwards' shot is good.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice, straight power there, straight power. No good from Durant. Here's Barry. Pass to Curry. From outside, off the mark. KD finds Kemp. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And here is Curry. The long distance 3 is Barry.
Well, look, don't dare him to launch it from there. He will.
Bagley the pass to Payton. Right side, Kemp. Edwards inside, defended by Mullen. Edwards can't hit.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Outside for Curry. No good on the 3. Curry's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. The drive by Bagley. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Kemp outside Durant. Here's the 3. And good coming on the assist by Kemp.
And that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Warriors leading by 5. Here's Mullen. The shot missing. Great D that time from Payton. Edwards kicks to Kemp. Curry against Durant. Curry with the steal. And here they come. And KD the bucket on the assist by Curry.
And look at Durant using that long stride to stay out ahead on the break.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Rashard Lewis, he's checked in for Seattle. Westbrook comes in for Payton. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Westbrook. The rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Warriors leading by 7. Arizon the pass to Thurman. Curry on the wing. Pass to Chamberlain. Shot clock at 6.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Westbrook kicks to Edwards to end the run. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Edwards got 5.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Pass to Thurman. Now here's Curry. Shot from the wing. Lewis grabs the board. Seattle trails by 6. KD dishes to Westbrook. His three-pointers off the mark. And the Warriors with possession here. Here's Harrison. He has yet to score. Pass to Mullen. Here's Chamberlain. Lewis covering. With the fadeaway. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, not sure why he faded away there. Sure looked like he had plenty of space.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Seattle. And finished off by Westbrook.
One of the most physical point guards this league has ever seen. Westbrook powers through for the and one.
Seattle shooting their first free throw of the game here. A different look for Seattle. Kemp's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Roy comes in for Kevin Durant. And Beal subbed in for Edwards. Then for the Warriors, Barry's checked in for Chamberlain. Klay Thompson comes in for Mullen. And it's Davis in for Stephen Curry.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Lewis. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Well, that's what playing above the rim looks like. Incredible.
And it's Davis missing. Lewis passes to Kemp. For 3, Westbrook. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The Warriors on top. They're up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Seattle trails by 3, so with Durant sitting on the bench. Here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Barry. Davis is out there with Thompson. And it's Harrison in at the 3 slot.
You know, Westbrook can make you pay from deep. The D has to at least honor his shot.
Here's Harrison. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Kemp passes to Westbrook. For 3, Roy. Warriors with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Out to Thompson. Gets a very good look and converts.
One of the purest shooters you'll ever see. Thompson's form, impeccable.
Westbrook against Davis. And finished off by Westbrook.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns. Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
Westbrook's gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Some changes for Seattle. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Lewis, and it's Payton in for Russell Westbrook. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Warriors. Davis gets a wide open look. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, that's how you draw it up. Great execution.
Here's Beal. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
Pass to Thurman. Thompson outside. Shoots over Beal. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
It's Roy on the wing. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Kemp, and it's blocked.
I'm not sure another player combines defense and offense as well as Thurman. The only reason he doesn't get more blocks is because so many guys are afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him.
Barely. And that's collected by Payton.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
Nice, unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Mullen comes in for Thompson. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for Baron Davis. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, Mullen score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. A different look for Seattle. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Cousins. Zion Williamson comes in for Sean Kemp. And it's Edwards in for Beal. Davis is checked in for the Warriors. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Trailing by 2. Bagley kicks to Roy. From deep three-point land, hits the three-point bomb. Roy's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Edwards against Curry. Thurman passes to Durant, launches it, sinks the three-pointer. Davis has got 5 points so far.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Roy. He's got 6. Williamson, the screen. Roy passes to Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Edwards, no good. Here's Thurman, defended by Bagley. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's Williamson, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The Shades rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Payton kicks to Bagley. For three, Edwards. Edwards puts in the three.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Curry. Fires away from way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. 9 points in the game so far.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
So with Cousins on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Sean Kemp is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Durant. Then there's Payton. And it's Edwards in at the shooting guard. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Curry with it. There's the triple. Bagley with the rebound. Back to Edwards. Puts up a 3. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Here's Durant. And the shot no good, a bit short. Chamberlain with it. He's picked up by KD. It's stolen by Kemp. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And it's Seattle with another.
Well, it might not be fair, but most nights we expect Edwards to put up big scoring numbers. That's what you ask of your star.
Durant drains it from distance.
This is some quality playmaking, feeding a perimeter shooter while all eyes are directed inside.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Edwards got 21 in the game.
And look, Edwards has a lethal pull-up game. It's one of the things that makes him so difficult to guard.
Here's Chamberlain, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That's a great trip. You always want to end up with those close looks.
Payton kicks to Durant. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Mullen.
Oh, just incredible. That spin shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Chamberlain a screen. Durant just inside the line, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And deadly from pretty much anywhere on the court. Durant is a relentless scorer.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Seattle. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Edwards. There's the three, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Arizon. A second chance effort. In deep, Chamberlain drops it in. Chamberlain got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Well, you love to see that kind of fight, just muscling it home.
Here's Barry. Going inside. Here's Curry with the three. The shot, no good. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Seattle. Durant for three, and again, Seattle with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And it's Seattle with the ball. The lead is 2. The three from KD. Durant drains it from distance.
Well, we know Westbrook can rack up the assists in no time. He's all for finding his teammates.
Westbrook against Curry. Outside Mullen. Pass to Arizon. From past the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Mullen. Arizon's got 6 in the quarter.
And how's that for a quick answer? Punches right back with the triple.
Edwards, that's good.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Curry fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. 7 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Kemp. And he makes that one. And Seattle leads by 3. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Seattle. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Mullen is out there with Davis, and it's Durant, and it's Arizon in at the small forward spot. So it's the Warriors now. Outside for Davis, and the three off target. Seattle leading by 3. Edwards passes to Roy. Misses the 3. Here's the Warriors with the ball. The 3 from Davis. Davis can't get that one to fall. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Out to Payton. Back to Cousins. Buries it down low. Now it's a 5-point Seattle lead.
Yeah, and his inside game is about as good as it gets. Cousins loves operating out of that low block, and there isn't much any opposing defense can do to stop him.
Back to Roy. just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Nailed from three-point land. Edwards got the lead up to 8 now for Seattle. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. A different look for Seattle. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Cousins. Kemp comes in for Lewis. And Durant subbed in for Roy. Barry the pass to Curry. And again, unable to change momentum here. Payton finds Kemp. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Curry. And the three misses.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easier.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
17-foot shot away. Basket is good.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And the Warriors with possession here, trailing by 17. It's stolen by Edwards. And Kemp with the slam.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Pass to Mullen. Can they get it? Buries the deep ball.
Keeping things simple on offense. Great work finding the open man.
Seattle leading by 16. Here's Bagley. Durant fires. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. KD's got 12 points here in the second half. Here is Durant. Outside Curry. Takes the three. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Bagley's got his 5th rebound in this one. And then Kemp slams it in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's Barry. Knocks down the three.
And you gotta like how Mullen looks for his open teammates, always trying to make guys better.
Bagley. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. And Seattle leads by 20.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Edwards. Then it misses. Durant. Oh, and wide open, nails the J. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
3, good.
Well, you got to love the kick out. Excellent vision there.
Mullen against Edwards. Puts up the 3. Does not go in. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
All right, y'all. We gonna end this My Team stream right here, but we gonna shoot straight back. We shooting straight back with Street Kings, with the My Player Street Kings. We about to go hit these streets. We about to go hit these. Go see what these characters got up their sleeve today. So, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I see Thomas Hill in here. Since I'm now exclusively on on Twitch, and being able to stream my Twitch to my YouTube, you guys are gonna see me a lot more. I am down to one channel now, one YouTube channel, and that is this one. The other one I have logged out of it and is now archived, and it's time to grow this one. So I appreciate y'all, man. This has been another hoop session with your boy Seattle Rick 206, my team with the Seattle Superstorm. I appreciate you guys. And we'll be back later on. This is my Friday, so we got the next couple of days off and late night tonight. So I'll see y'all later on. All right. Peace. Twitch, we coming back. Actually, Twitch and YouTube, we coming. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. We coming back with the Street Kings. But for my team, I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all in a second. Correction, I'll see y'all in a second. Peace.